Hello everyone, this is Husker Eurocat welcoming you back to Madden 24, the PC, and the New York Jets franchise. Today on CBS Sports Sunday, the Jets tangle with the Oakland Raiders at home in MetLife Stadium. Coach Gruden is bringing hope that New York's week off didn't help the Jets a whole lot, because at 2-4 on the season, Oakland is on the verge of having a dismal campaign. They're coming in at full strength with no injuries on their roster. Unfortunately, they're going to need that full strength since they're in the middle of the pack as far as the offense is concerned at 17th in the NFL, but stacked up against the number one defense in the league, this could be tough. Despite New York's record, they have the worst pass offense in the NFL, but the number 5 rush offense behind Le'Veon Bell. We'll see how that matches up against Oakland's worst defense in the league coming into this game. Both teams are ready to get this one started, so let's join them as the Jets try to hold off the invading Raiders here on the Football Freaks Sports Network. The Raiders have the ball at their own 25-yard line, and Carr on an RPO gets it out to Antonio Brown, and he is taken down. 2nd and 8. They give this to Jalen Richard, and he runs into Jordan Jenkins. 3rd and 6. Back to passes Carr and completes it over the middle to Hunter Renfrow. Now at the 40-yard line, out of the shotgun, Carr back to pass, throws across the middle to a wide open Tyrell Williams, tackled at the 44. Headed right is Josh Jacobs, has some room, spins, and he has a first down out of bounds at the 30. 2nd and 10, and he is hit. Jamal Adams with the hit, and Blake Cashman with the recovery, and he is down and injured. This could be serious, guys. Oh, they're taking him back to the locker room, presumably to do some x-rays, but who knows? That could spell trouble. Now, Darnold misses on his first pass, intended for Jakeem Grant. And that one is complete to Jamison Crowder over the middle to the 42. 3rd and 2. Darnold throwing, and it's caught by Herndon out at the 46. 2nd and 11. The pass is complete to Jamison Crowder again. 3rd and 1. And inside Raider territory. Did he get it? No, and it's 4th and 1. And finally, Darnold jumps across the line and gets the first down. Le'Veon Bell with the carry up the middle to the 36, and Maurice Hurst is down and injured, and they're taking him back to the locker room. This doesn't spell anything good for the injuries. And Le'Veon Bell out inside the 23-yard line. First down for the Jets. Darnold throws, and it's complete down to Jason Kroom, and he's tackled at the 1-yard line for a 22-yard gain. Now out of the I formation. The give is to Wesco, and he cannot make the goal line. And as a matter of fact, there's a flag on the play, and Jason Kroom is guilty of holding. 2nd and goal from the 11. Darnold passes into the end zone and out of bounds, intended for Jakeem Grant. The throw this time. Oh no, he gets tackled and fumbles the football, recovered by Le'Veon Bell. Jonathan Hankins making the stop in the backfield. Eddie Pinedo is good from 34 yards out. That gives Jets the early lead, 3-0. And again, they do an RPO, and Antonio Brown gets tackled in the backfield by Brian Poole. 3rd and 9. That one is complete across the middle to Charles Clay for a first down out to the 40. Jacobs takes it up the middle, and he finally gets tackled at the 44. 2nd and 6 out of the shotgun. Carr throws, and that one is broken up and intercepted. Marcus May has it. He's going the other way, and he's out of bounds at the 32-yard line. What a sensational catch, and oh, hold the phone, folks. There is a booth review, so they're going to take a second look at this, and a possible trapped catch. But how are the referees going to overturn that? He looks like he has control of the ball, but yet I don't know, maybe. But they give it to him, and Pinedo is solid from 49 yards out. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter with your score 6-0 Jets. Now let's go to Eurocat, baby, for an injury update.
Once again this week, Blake Cashman has shown his knack for being in the right place at the right time. He made that fumble recovery jarred loose by Jamal Adams in the first quarter, but it cost him because he suffered a bruised sternum on the play. The trainers feel that he should be okay for next week's game, but have decided to keep him on the sideline for the rest of this one. That means that former Denver Bronco Shane Ray should see some action as the game goes on.
Thanks for that report, and it's good to hear that he's going to be ready because they need to be at full strength going into Seattle next week. Now, after a number of 3 and outs, the Raiders have the ball out of the shotgun. Derek Carr throws across the middle, complete to Hunter Renfrow, 2nd and inches. And the give is to Richard, and he has the first down. 2nd and 9. And the give is to Jacobs, tackled in the backfield by Williamson. 3rd and 9. Carr across the middle to Renfrow, but he does not get to the sticks. Tackled at the 38-yard line. And the Jets take over. Le'Veon Bell makes it through the line, does a nice juke move, and he's in the clear. Does he have the speed to make it? No, he's out of bounds at the 16 after 46 yards after contact, and at 49 altogether. What a run by Le'Veon Bell. How about that joke move that he put on Abram, and then Janoris Jenkins at the same time. Finally out of bounds at the 16. Grant takes the ball over the right side and can't get much. 3rd and 14 now. And into the end zone, out of bounds. No, it's a touchdown. Jason Kroom, another spectacular catch, this time for a touchdown, and that puts the Jets on top, 12-0. You can see there on the AMD replay that he did get his feet down in bounds, and there on the pylon cam, it even becomes more evident that he made the touchdown and put the Jets out in front with a bigger lead. Now the Raiders from the 23-yard line. Carr on the play action pass, completes it out to Antonio Brown at the 41. A 1st and 10. Carr again. Oh, man, again to Antonio Brown. at the 45 of the Jets this time. Jalen Richard can't get away from Quinnen Williams, tackled in the backfield. 3rd and 9 now. And where was that going? Carr threw it into the stadium turf, and I don't know, for some reason they try a 61-yard field goal. It didn't even come close. Darnold throws to Herndon, and he has the reception down to the 45 of the Raiders. A 4-yard gain, 3rd and 6. Oh, and there is pass interference. Brandon Marshall, with his hands all over Jason Kroom, draws the flag. Now Darnold throws across the middle, and it's intercepted. Brandon Marshall with the pick, and he takes it back to the 39-yard line. And now the Raiders have it in excellent field position. And obviously, Darnold didn't even see him because it was pretty plain that he was sitting there in center field waiting to pick that one off. Now on 2nd and 10, Carr hands off to Richard, and he gets caught in the backfield. Williams and Jenkins making the stop. The pass this time is caught. Antonio Brown down to the 26-yard line, and that gives the Raiders excellent field position in scoring range. And Jalen Richard, 4-yard drop in the backfield. That brings us down to the 2-minute warning. Can the Raiders score this time around? And that one is off as well. Michael Badgley not having a very good afternoon. Le'Veon Bell up the middle, and he has a 7-yard gain. 3rd and 3. Darnold back to pass, completes this one out to Crowder, complete at the 43. Again, back to pass. Now backpedaling and taken down by Jonathan Abram. That brings on a timeout, and the Jets with only 1 left before the intermission. 30 seconds left. Darnold passes, and it's complete. Richard Rodgers makes the grab down at the 30-yard line of the Raiders, bringing on the last timeout that the Jets have. Darnold goes to the end zone, and that one is out of bounds, intended for Jakeem Grant. Eddie Pinedo comes on, and he puts another one through and makes it 15-0. Antonio Brown scratching his head on that one. The first half hasn't been very kind to Sam Darnold, only at 44% complete. A touchdown, interception, and a fumble as stats highlights. Let's just hope that he'll be able to pull it together for the second half. On the other hand, the defense has played an outstanding half of football. Can they finish this game out and help put this one away early? Stay with us to find out, because we'll be right back with the second half kickoff. Welcome back, everyone, to MetLife Stadium and second half coverage of our game between the Jets and the Raiders. The Raiders need to come back in this one and have really shot themselves in the foot in the first half. But can they make a comeback is the big question. Michael Badgley puts it in the air for the Raiders. Carl Arsenault back deep. He brings it out of the end zone. Heads left, and he's out in the open, folks. Arsenault to the 25, to 15, and he is finally tackled. The 16-yard line is what they're calling it, and he is down and injured. Oh, no. Another person goes down, and they're taking him back to the locker room as well. Darnold gets sacked. Markel Lee making the stop, and a flag holding on Kelechi Osemele, and oh man, that drives them back all the way to the 26. But Herndon across the middle makes the grab and into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Doing a little bit of celebrating with his teammates, and as well he should. 22-0 is your score. And the Raiders come back from this one, and Williamson makes the tackle in the backfield. A 9-yard sack. Jalen Richard gets the ball, goes up the hash marks to the 21. 3rd and 14. Across the middle, and Carr throws that one out of desperation and is off the mark. Now Darnold throws across the middle. Crowder makes the catch at the 48-yard line. 3rd and 9 now. The throw across the middle to a wide open Jakeem Grant. And the Jets are already at the 27. Darnold back to pass again. Complete, this time to Crowder, and he's down to the 9. 2nd and goal. Back to pass. And Darnold lets this one go, completed to Rodgers at the 5. 3rd and goal. The pass, this time to Crowder in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, New York. What a turnaround by Sam Darnold and the offense of the Jets, making it look awfully easy as Jamison Crowder in the back of the end zone. That brings the score to 29-0. And the Raiders have a big hole to climb out of. The 3rd time out to Brown on the RPO, and that one works. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Complete out to Williams. He has the 1st down and out of bounds at the 48. Carr fields the high snap, gives to Jalen Richard, and he's into Jet territory at the 45. Now 2nd and 3. The pass complete to a diving Williams at the 29. Now 2nd and 11. The pass out to Williams, and he has lots of room. Ooh, he's hit by Marcus May at the 1, and he fumbles into the end zone. A touchback, and the ball will go out to the 20. The Jets not able to do anything with it, and the ball goes back to the Raiders. Richard up the middle, has the 1st down, out to the 37-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Carr dancing around in the backfield, and finally connects with Clay downfield at the 35 of the Jets. Again, the pass, and he runs out of time. Darryl Roberts making the sack. And that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter with your score 29-0. And let's go now to Eurocat Baby with a sideline update.
Word has come back on rookie wide receiver and return specialist Carl Arsenault that went out of the game on that fantastic run back to open the 2nd half of play. Seems that he strained his lower back on the play, and halfback Trenton Cannon is filling in for him. The doctors are keeping him on the sidelines for the rest of this game, but he should be fine for next week.
Thank you for that, and that is good to hear since the Jets need his explosive return ability going forward in the season. The Raiders keep the offense on the field on 4th and 18. Carr back to pass and connects with Antonio Brown down at the 17. The Raiders in scoring position, and Jalen Richard takes the ball down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 3. Carr, 1st down to rookie Marco Sellers from the 5-yard line. A fake handoff, and in the back of the end zone, it's Charles Clay. Touchdown, Raiders. And here in the fourth quarter, they finally get on the board. Carr is definitely on target for this one. And Charles Clay catches it in the back of the end zone, making sure that he stays in bounds with a toe tap. That brings the Jets back on the field, and it's complete out to Herndon for an 8-yard pickup. Now 3rd and 5. Darnold back to pass, completes to Shaquem Grant. He has the first down out to the 42-yard line. The pass this time. Oh, how that was caught by Herndon, and he's inside Raider territory at the 44. Le'Veon Bell takes it down to the 37. 2nd and 4. McGuire gets the first down and gives the Jets a fresh set of downs. Darnold again, sacked. Brandon Marshall getting in the backfield and making the stop. Now in 2nd and 19, the pass complete to Jason Croom, out of bounds at the 14. 2nd and 8. And Grant on the jet sweep gets the touchdown. His first career rushing a touchdown, and that gives the Jets a huge lead in the football game. I wouldn't be surprised now to see some of the backups coming in the game. 35-7, and that one is complete to Jalen Richard for a first down out to the 41. Out of the shotgun. The throw goes out to Hunter Renfrow, and he has the first down out to the 49. Jacobs the lone back. Carr fires and connects with Charles Clay down to the 41. The throw this time to Renfrow, and he has it across the middle down to the 25 and moves the chains for the Raiders. Carr this time he completes it to Clay and he gets hit. Perry Nickerson picks up the football and has it all the way back to the 41-yard line. That one, I'm not sure who. Oh, none other than Jamal Adams making the hit on the play. Perry Nickerson in the right place at the right time, and he makes the recovery for the Jets. Now with 3:26 left in the game, Mullins is in there at quarterback, completes it to Herndon, and out of bounds at the 29. Oh, he didn't get out of bounds. Oh, all the more the better. And Bell goes up the middle. And an injury timeout. Joe Thomas injured on that first down play. And he is on the sideline at least. Not taking him back to the locker room. He may be okay. Mullins throws it into the turf. So that brings out Eddie Pinedo, and he is solid. From 42 yards out, he makes the field goal. Raiders trying to make something out of nothing here in this game. That one is a first down to Jalen Richard. Carr back to pass, completes it out to Williams and tackled at the 45. Carr back to pass, and he is sacked. Backup Morgan Fox gets to him, and there is a flag as well, holding on Trent Brown. The penalty is declined, and that brings up 3rd and 9. Carr back to pass, and it is knocked away by Avery Williamson. That brings up 4th down, and the Raiders decide to punt the ball. With a minute left, Grant, the lone back, and he is tackled almost as soon as he gets the ball. Back at the 16-yard line. for a 7-yard loss. 2nd and 17. Grant gets out past the 20-yard line, but that brings this game to an end. 38-7 is your final. What a dominating performance. It was all about the defense in today's game. Although the offense scored a bunch of points, the defense put them in good conditions to do so. Offensively, there was only 3 yards that separated these two teams, yet look at the difference in the score. Sam Darnold did up his game in the second half to end at a 60% completion rating, and with those 3 touchdowns, boosted his passer rating score to over 100 for the game. So a much better second half proved to be a huge thing in the game. Le'Veon Bell sliced his way through that weak Raider defense to another 100-plus yard game, and in the passing game, Darnold is really starting to use the tight ends effectively, with Herndon and Kroom taking 2 of the top 3 receiving spots. The real story was with the defense, though. Marcus Maye with that highlight interception, and the hard-hitting Jamal Adams creating 2 fumbles that were recovered by the Jets led the defensive charge. Put with that 12 tackles for loss in the game, and you have a performance that exceeded many people's expectations, even with the fact that they were playing the Raiders. Antonio Brown was their best weapon, and even he was held at bay today. A couple of noteworthy upgrades this week are middle linebacker Avery Williamson, now at 28 years of age and heading into the regression years, gets a solid field general upgrade to 86 overall and a really good boost to his zone coverage attribute. We also have free safety Marcus Maye, after that nice interception today, get a hybrid upgrade and moving to a scheme fit in the process. That will boost his XP, and seeing that he just got a new contract at the age of 27, he'll need that as he nears the regression years. One player that has a chance at a breakout game is number 1 wideout Jamison Crowder. He's currently at star development, and if successful, could move to superstar dev. He needs either 3 touchdowns or 150 yards receiving, and that could be a huge order to fill, since the next game for the Jets is on the road and in the home of the 12th man, CenturyLink Field. Taking on the Seahawks is bad enough, but taking them on in Seattle is worse, especially for Crowder's chances at having a breakout game. Their offense is outstanding, with Wilson, Penny, Lockett, and Meredith heading up the key positions. The only weakness that might be able to be exploited is the O-line that has definitely taken a hit in talent. Led by Bobby Wagner in the middle of the field, the defense is going to be really tough to make headway against. Darnold is really going to need to be at the top of his game for all 60 minutes of this one, that's for a certainty. That will bring an end to another episode of the New York Jets franchise here on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and remember to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications of new videos as they come out. The Jets had an outstanding performance here in front of the home crowd in MetLife Stadium against a subpar team this week. Traveling out to play Seattle in the Hawks' nest could prove to be an entirely different scenario. Will Darnold have a solid game, and will Le'Veon Bell be able to find some running room against the Seahawk defense? Then there's Jamison Crowder. Can Darnold get him the ball enough times to get him the Devs trait boost that he so desperately is seeking? To find out, be with us as the Jets try to ground the high-flying Seahawks And until I see you at CenturyLink Field, for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.